everybody, this is Alchemist 2, and I'm back again with another book review. I just recently finished book number 3 of the Seven Wonders series. This one is called The Tomb of Shadows. Of course, this takes place in Egypt, Pyramids of Giza, of course. And I knew it would segue into that because in the second book, they give it away. It's very obvious. And this book actually has some very sorrowful moments in it, especially concerning Jack's mother. So I forewarn you there before you read it. And also Dr. Begad, I should say. I'm not going to tell you what happens to Dr. Begad, but it's really quite tragic. He's still feeling a bit torn up over Marco, and who wouldn't? Marco ratted him out in the second book, so he feels still very conflicted over that. And I still love Jack and Allie and Cass. I think Cass is a really neat character because he speaks backwardish. I wish I could do that. Jack really hasn't figured out what his so-called ability is, but I think I already know what it is. I'm not going to say what my take on that is particularly, because I think that Mr. Lorangus, he talks about that in a very subtle way, but I'm wondering if any other readers out there would agree with me, although I'm not going to mention what I believe his secret talent is. But I think that he's probably the most important member of the group, and he just doesn't know it yet. And this one ends on a cliffhanger. I thought, not again, another cliffhanger, but maybe there will be, who knows, actually 7 books in the series. I'm hoping that there will be, because there were supposed to be 7 books in the Chronicles of Brothers by Wendy Alec, which I'm also reviewing. I've done the first 3 books in that series, and of course it takes her time to write her books, so in the future, when one of those books is published, I will definitely do a review of it. But this one is absolutely spellbinding. You just become instantly hooked once you start reading it. And Lorangus just becomes better and better and better as he develops the characters and their conflicts. And I like Torquin's sense of humor. His deadpan is absolutely brilliant, and it makes a good contrast. He's probably the comic relief in the entire series, and that's why I love him so much, is that typical Russian sense of humor. And I have friends in Russia, so I know this is accurate. That's all I have to say about Tomb of Shadows, and hopefully a new book will be published, and I can read that and do a review of it as soon as it's released. But as far as I know, I don't know when it will be, but I have a feeling that he'll write another book. So we Seven Wonders fans have a lot to look forward to.